Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. Today I will be covering the very brief roadmap update. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members, in particular to my latest patron, Zioran. Thank you so much for the support, it is truly appreciated. So not a lot going on this fortnight for the roadmap, just a couple of updates, with the first update being the new addition of the Anvil Centurion to the release view. Now this is the energy-based anti-air ground vehicle, built on the Atlas platform like the Ballista, and this vehicle we will hear more about on next week's Inside Star Citizen. Not this week, it's still on its hiatus, but next week it does return, and we know that they will be talking about the Centurion and 318's features. I do feel like this is going to be one of the more useful vehicles, especially considering the practicality of energy weapons versus ballistic or missile, having that longevity with a bit of sacrifice of damage. But with Foresize for energy weapons, it's going to be a bit of a beast. The other change this week is to the progress tracker, which is to do with the props team, who are undergoing a few changes right now. Part of the team have been integrated into the Sandbox and Squadron 42 art teams to work more closer with the environment, level design and mission design disciplines, just to increase efficiency, similar to what we saw with the planet content and mission content teams working closer together so that they're not getting lost in translation. The rest of the props team is now named the Interactable team, who we can find now on the progress tracker, and this team is focused on populating the verse with items and objects that we, the players, can directly interact with, like what we saw on Star Citizen Live recently with the camping bed. So basically splitting up and distributing the teams to be more closely tied to other teams to support. But as I said previously, I do like this new Interactable team, even if the Interactables are not anything overly exciting, just having items and things that we can buy, we can find, use in all manner of environments and reasons, I think is going to be quite an interesting part of the game. Anyway, additionally, with this publish, they have added the remaining downstream teams' Q3 schedule to the progress tracker. Now, of course, I will be continuing to cover all of the work finishing and starting each month according to the progress tracker, so do keep your eyes out for those videos. July's is already in the works. So nothing Alpha 318 yet, but now that we are in the Q3 cycle, we will begin seeing more changes come to the roadmap with potential new features. I mean, as it stands right now, Alpha 318 contains the cargo refactor, salvaging by hand and ship via the hull scraping method, the Drake Vulture and the Greycat multi-tool salvage attachment, which is all part of that, and of course persistent entity streaming. Now, I personally speaking do expect a hell of a lot more, as persistent entity streaming opens up a lot of other benefits, and I suspect that CIG will be utilizing as much as they can and are allowed with what this entity streaming brings. It could equally go either way, I suppose. Focus could be solely on persistent entity streaming, and so they don't want to make the patch about too much else while they refine this, because it is quite significant core tech, so adding more might cause a bit of more of a headache. But I personally do think that they will add a lot more things that won't break the build, but more content, and so over the next few months I'm pretty sure we will see a lot more features come to the 318 column. But that is the latest changes here on the roadmap. Not the most riveting of roadmap updates, but with 318 on the horizon for the PTU, I do expect the hype will explode, and I for one can't wait to see what the latter half of this year looks like for Star Citizen's development. But with that said, if you do appreciate my videos, please do consider subscribing and helping the channel to grow. Also, come and hang out over at twitch.tv/SuperMacBrother. You are all more than welcome, whether you are a new backer and you've got a lot of questions, or whether you're a veteran backer and you're just wanting to hang out with like-minded people, watch me play some Star Citizen, and just chat about its future. I should be live right now, maybe. Obviously, that's a small window, but have a look, you never know. Also, hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, it does the channel a big favour. Tick that notification bell if you would like to be notified when my videos go live. Again, big thank you to my patrons and channel members. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.